So we need to understand about the Linux, why we are using Linux here. So we understood till 45 slide. We understood till 45 here. We was into 45 one. Yeah. Then very important now. Let me create the environment first. Let me connect the server. I tried to connect this server. This server was to terminate this server. So now let's understand one more time how to create the server here. Launch here. I'm going to the server here. This server is my Linux. Yesterday's one I deleted. Linux. I'm going to the Ubuntu. We need to take a AMI. This is called Amazon Machine Image. After taking AMI, we need to take the instance type. Stay under free tier. Then I need to create a key pair here. I need to create one key pair. I am creating key pair for the Linux. This is my Linux key pair.
Hello, Kumar.
Yeah, please.
So what's the difference between using the .pem and the .ppk for the private key?
.ppk is private one, .pem is public one. So
Okay.
usually if you're using putty, or if you're using other tool, right? For this, you need to convert this public key .pem, you need to convert to .ppk. There is a conversion process. But in Mova Extreme, you can use this public one. Okay.
Okay.
So you need to convert that. That's it. You can use the same one. So I am launching the instance now. I'm launching the server here. I'll go to the EC2 part. It will pop up here. Now it's running. Now I'll connect to the Mova Extreme here. I'll go to the public IP here. I'll go to the Mova here. Mova Extreme. Right click and delete the session here. I'll go to the session part here. Then I'll go to the SSH part here. Remote host I'll do. Control V. By default, username is Ubuntu. If you want to change, you can change. You go to the advanced session here. After you go to the private key part. So whatever the key we have generated here, with the help of this one, we will be able to connect to our Mova Extreme. Mova Extreme is third-party tool. We are using third-party tool to connect to our server. So like this, you can increase the font size. What you can do here, just do a plus here. Zoom in here. That's it. And clear command will clear. What clear command will do? Clear command will clear. So clear command will clear the terminal. So this is what we understood as of now. So another thing here, suppose you got stuck somewhere. You got stuck somewhere. What I'm doing here, I'm doing apt update here, or I'm doing sudo apt update. Why I need to do a sudo apt update? Because I need to be administrator. I am a normal user here. So if I do a sudo apt update here, it will not give me update here. Why? Because permission denied, permission denied, permission denied. I am normal user. I'm not allowed to make changes. So what I need to do, if I do a sudo apt update, sudo will convert you administrator only for this process. Now see, if you want to, now suppose I want to abort this, I want to come out from this, suppose this got stuck here, suppose this got stuck like this, it's not moving, suppose. So what I did, I pressed control C. Control C will kill the process, means it will kill the process and it will take you to the terminal straight away. If you got struck here, you need to use control C to kill the process here. Control here, one more thing here, in this terminal, this is Linux here, control C control B will not work, copy paste control C control V. So what you can do here, control shift C control shift B, you can do, you can do control C, control shift B, control shift C, copy to paste, copy and paste. History of 10, if you want to see here, history of 10 here, now see what we have. If you want to see the history, but you want to see the history of 10 command used, it will give you history of 10 commands. You want to see the history of 100 command, it will give you history of 100 command. If you want to see the history of 2 commands, it will give you history of 2 command here. This is history command here. Then afterward, cat concatenation. But before that, let's understand about editor here. Very, very, very important. Now what we are going to do, I am creating one directory here, mkdir. I am creating one directory name file01, ls to show. Then what I am doing, I am creating one file, touch here, and I am creating one file name called code. Let me rename this. This is my folder actually. This is not a file, so you will misunderstand this. So rename means mb move rename. So what I am renaming, I am renaming, this is my folder 01. So now see, this file I renamed as a folder with the mb command. Now if I want to open the folder, what is the command? Cd command. From the cd I can go within the folder here now like this. So I'm inside the folder. How I know? pwd, print working directory. Where I am inside the folder. If I want to go one step back, cd double dot, I'll go one step back, ls here. Now see, pwd here, where I am right now, inside the Ubuntu. See, before I was inside the folder 01, now I'm inside the Ubuntu here. Why? Because cd double dot. But one thing here, I open this by using cd, change directory. Now what I'm going to use, I'm going to use, now see, let's try cd with the file. I want to open the file and I want to write something in the file. What is saying? He's saying this is not a directory. He's showing me this is not a directory here. You are not allowed to get into this directory. So what I need to do in this case, I need to use the editor. Not possible to open the file, not possible to add anything into the file without editor. We need to know about editor. What are the editors? BI, BIM or Nano. We can use one of the editor. We are learning about the BIM editor. What I'll do? I'll do a BIM and I'll go to the file called code, and this file will be opened because this is empty file here. I have not written anything. So what is the command? What was the thing? BIM and file name. This is called command mode. If you see, if you keep your eye in the bottom, this is command mode. Very, very important thing here. This is command mode here. If you want to write anything, you will not be able to write because you are in a command mode. If you type something, you will not be able to write. To write something in this file, what you can do, you need to press I. As I pressed I here, it's showing me insert mode here. Insert mode here means I can write something here. Now see, I'm writing hi all. I'm writing some number here like this. So what I'm doing here, I'm writing something here like this. So what I'm doing here, I am writing something here like this. Welcome. Insert mode. Whenever you are going to write something, you need to be in insert mode. Two mode here in Vim editor. First one is command mode. Second one is insert mode. Then if you want to come out from here, you want to save and exit. How you can save and exit? Command is escape shift colon. Keep your eye in the bottom. Escape shift colon. This colon will pop up. And then you can press WQ exclamation. WQ exclamation. It will save and exit. Done. How to open the file? Again, use upper arrow. Upper arrow will give you previous used command. So BIM code here. I'll click on this one here. Now see, this is what we have written. Now again, we are in a command mode. We are not allowed to write anything. So if I want to write something, I need to press I, insert here. I am writing what I am writing here. What I am writing here? I am writing some number here. Let me write some number. I am writing some number here. I want to save those number. What is the command? Escape, shift colon, WQ, exclamation. Save and exit. It will save and exit. Or otherwise, there is one shortcut here. What you can do? You can do X also. You can do X also. It will save and exit. Now see. This will save and exit too. Again, escape, shift colon, X. This is save and exit. Now let's understand. I'm pressing I to insert. So I'm writing something else here. Now see, I'm writing this here. So suppose I have written something like this here. This is by mistake. So I don't want to save this now. If you don't want to save, if you want to only exit, then escape, shift colon, Q exclamation. Only Q exclamation. It will exit only. It will not save. Now see, that is not saved. To save and exit, we need escape colon X. First shortcut, or otherwise you can use WQ exclamation also. This will save and exit. Or if you want to exit only, you need to use Q exclamation here. Only Q exclamation here. You can use Q exclamation here. This is what you can use. That's it. So other thing here, if you want to now, if you want to undo, what do you want to? I am writing something here. Let me write something here. I am writing something here. Which mode I am in? I am in a command mode. So I am not allowed to write here. I am writing something here. So what I'll do here, I am writing something here. So escape here in command mode. What do you need to do? If I want to delete this line in command mode, not in insert mode, in command mode, I need to do double D here. If I press double D here, it will delete. Double D to delete. Then afterward, U to undo. If I do a U means it will undo. Whatever I did, it will undo here. This is what. Then escape again, shift colon X, save and exit. Like this. Command mode, insert mode, WQ exclamation to save and exit, X to save and exit, Q exclamation to exit, and double D to delete, U to undo. These things you need to remember for the editor. This is what editor is. Whenever you are going to make the changes, you will see. Now I don't want, now how I can see the content within the file. This I have written within the file. I have written something within the file. Each and every time I need to go within the editor to see what is the content here. But if you want to see that content within the terminal here, you can use command called cat. Cat is a concatenation. It will show you content within the file. If I do a cat code here, it will show me content. Now see, this is the content. This is the thing which I have written within this file. So this is the cat content within the file. What cat command will give you? Cat command will show content within the file. But where? Here in the terminal. And Beam editor, of course, it will help you to edit the file here. Very, very important section. This we need to understand it. Then this we discussed already. Another one here, if you want to see the distribution name here, you can use uname -a. If you want to see the distribution here, uname -a from the terminal, it will show you which terminal you are using. We are using Linux. What terminal, what distribution we are using? We are using Linux Ubuntu version here. You can see from here. If you want to see this uname -a, you do like this. Otherwise, what you need to do, you need to go here. You need to check which flavor of Linux you are using here. ls memory, ls mem will give you memory here. What memory you are using? We are using memory block of 128 gig, 1 GB. We are using 1 GB, 128 gig of memory we are using here. Then ls CPU will give you CPU information. What CPU you are, what CPU is assigned to you, by whom? By AWS. Of course, they are the providers. So now they have given you Intel Xenon Xeon CPU with this configuration with the processor of 2.30 gigahertz here. CPU family of 6. Model is 79 here. This CPU we have rented from them actually. They have given us this CPU here. If you want to see the CPU information. Virtually saying virtual, this address type is virtual here. You can understand this thing here. You can read out these things here if you want to know the CPU thing here.
What's the memory? What's the difference between the online memory and offline memory?
Online memory and offline memory. Where it's showing us.
So when you did that mem LSCP, yeah,
Okay.
right,
Oh, just a second.
LS
LS
mem.
here. Right. LS mem. Total online memory, total offline memory. Offline memory is on premises actually. In case of migration, it will show you. But we don't have any. This will be always zero actually. We are not taking offline memory, right?
Okay, it's not something that's being consumed, right?
Right.
Okay,
Online
thank you.
memory is 1 gig here. This is 1 gig here also. So then I'm going to the clear section here. These are the some of the things here. What we need to remember: LS mem. First one, LS CPU. If you want to know the CPU information, this we required, very much required. LS CPU. Then afterward, LS CPU, we need, of course, uname -a. These are the commands which will be used in the future. Then again, very important here, how to create a user whenever you are going to work. I'm working as a Ubuntu user. How you can create a user? Command is sudo. Why I need to be sudo? Because I need to be administrator to create the user. Sudo add user. What I'm doing? I'm doing a sudo add user here. I'm creating a user called, okay, I'm creating a user called Rohit here. Creating a user called Rohit here. Sudo add user here. Rohit, what's, yeah, not allowed to use. So yeah, so he's asking me a password and enter the password. I'm entering 12345. This password will not be visible. Sudo add user Rohit, like this, 12345. Enter. This user is created here. So how I can do? I can do su hyphen Rohit here. My user is here. This is how you create a user. What is the process? Sudo add user, then su hyphen Rohit. Like this you can do. Each and everything you will perform from here. So this is what we need to understand from here. If I'll exit out from here, it will exit out from here. This user from Ubuntu to Rohit to Ubuntu here. This is what we need to understand here. This is what. Then we are going to understand about the software packages. Why we required software packages here. Software packages means what? Compressed archive for containing all the required file related to that project, packages. So what I'm discussing about the Java. What I'm talking about the Java. In Java, what they will be there. Now let's understand here. I'm discussing in another way. So suppose tomorrow what we need, I am talking about server here in Linux. I am talking, this is my server here. What I did, I created one server. So suppose you need, what we need in this server, what I need some software packages, any kind of software packages. I need Java, I need Python, I need Redis, .NET, any kind of database or any sorts of thing I need in our server. Whenever we require these things in our server, the software to be installed in your server, how we can install? What there will be software packages here. From where we are going to take? We will take from software packages. There will be software packages. From this software packages, what we will do? We will take this. What we will do? We will take our whatever the software we need. I need Java, I'll go to the software packages, I'll take Java. I need Python, I'll go to the software packages, I'll take the Python. This is what. But in software packages, from where this is getting added? This is getting added from the repository. This is getting added from the repository here. Now these software packages are officially being maintained by whom? These servers. These provider are maintaining the software packages. Repository are not being maintained by the servers. They are not maintaining repository. You have to add manually here. There will be a repository. From the repository, software packages will be added. From the repository, software packages will be added. So it will be utilized by the server. These things will be maintained by the software packages. So now again, in the repository from where we are adding from the provider. Something like this: Java created, someone created Java, someone created Python, someone created .NET, PHP, or other things. So any kind, SonarQube, Jenkins, Docker, Kubernetes, these things created. Some other person, third party created this. If third party created this here, then what they will do? They will add here this first into the repository section. As they will add into the repository section, then these software packages will be added into the software packages here. Then we will use here. Now there are different software packages here. According to this is according to the software packages are according to our AMI. What we meant by AMI, as we discussed already: Amazon Linux, Mac OS, Ubuntu, Fedora, CentOS. What we are using? We are using Ubuntu. If I am talking about Debian based, there is an organization called Debian. Actually, what this Debian is doing, of course, Debian is dealing with the Debian, Ubuntu, and Mint. These flavor are from Debian based. So here our package will be either package manager will be either APT. So we are going to get the software packages from the package manager, guys. So here I forgot to add this. This is not a software packages. This is of course we are going to get the software packages from where? From the package manager. There will be one package manager here. So what is a software packages? Software package is a complete this is a complete package of course that particular software compressed archive. There will be a file inside or folder inside within this software packages. And from where we are going to get this? We are going to get this from the package manager. Who is managing this package manager? Server is managing this package manager. And this package manager will depend upon the flavor, which version of AMI you are using. Suppose you are using Debian based. In this case, your package manager will be either APT or either APT get. This is two package manager. If you are taking RHEL based, Red Hat Enterprise Limited based, suppose you are taking AMI. As I said, AMI selection will be very important. You need to know which AMI you have taken. If you're taking Red Hat Enterprise Limited, so in this case, your package manager will be YAM. Debian based package manager will be APT or APT get. Then Red Hat Enterprise Limited or package will be YAM here. Now let's understand here. If I go here now, see what I do. One of the use case here. What I'll do here? Sudo. What I'm doing? APT update. I'm updating my package manager here. Sudo apt update. It will be updated here. My package manager will be updated here now. Like this. And what got updated here? APT is my package manager in case of this Ubuntu. So now see what it show. It show APT list upgradable. If you want to see these things need to be upgradable here. What are the things? So it will show you here now. See, these things will be upgraded here. So what package manager is? Package manager is a compressed archive of many file or folders. So there are so many files here because so many software things will be here inside the package manager. Suppose I want to install the Java. If I do a Java here, I want to install the Java. He's showing me the Java version here, different Java version here. Now you can see, you can keep your eye here. Now APT. But APT is package manager for Ubuntu. Which version you want to install? Suppose I'm looking for a 17 version. I'm looking for the 17 version here. So what I will be able to do, I will be able to install the 17 version. If I do like this here, I will be able to install my 17 version. Yes, I will be able to install Java 17. I am installing in my server here. So what in the future, if you need to write the source code for the Java, so you can write the source code for the Java. If I do a Java hyphen version here, it will give me Java version. What version we have installed? We have installed OpenJDK 17.0. this version we have installed here. It will give me this version here. It will give me this version here. So this we need to understand. This is what package manager is. This is the complete process actually. Please remember this thing. Server will manage the software packages in package manager, and this package manager, the software packages will depend upon the AMI. If your AMI are Debian based, your package manager are either APT or APT get. If RHEL based, it's YUM. And this package manager will be added from the repository, and this will be officially added from official provider, and manually it will be added here like this. So this is what we need to understand from here. Very, very important things. Package manager, you can read out. If you want to install something, as I said, you want to install something, you can install something. I want to install what I want to install. I want to install the Git. What I'll do a Git here. Git is already here actually. That's why it's not giving me Git hyphen version. If I do, Git is already installed. If I do something like Maven here, now see, Maven is not found. What is saying here? Sudo apt install Maven you do, and you will be able to install the Maven. So this is what, suppose you're looking for some other, any other tool. So just search for that and you will be able to search. Two type of, any type of package manager you can now see. What you can do here, sudo, you can use apt-get. This is the other package manager. You can update this package manager as well. Two type of package manager are here like this. So again, then other things here. Of course, we knows about central place to integrate. What is the package manager? This is a package manager here. So you can read out what is the difference between apt-get and apt. These are two different package manager. Apt will have a small library, actually fewer but sufficient command, option to more organized way. But this search command is not here. We cannot search. Search means what we are searching here actually. So what we'll do here, sudo apt search here. Search here. What we are doing here, I am searching for a Java. Suppose you want to see the version of Java, what are the flavor we have for the Java, it will show you these things here. Search. So many things it will show you regarding Java. What are the things we have within our package manager related to our Java? Now, if I search the same thing from the apt-get, actually it will not show me. Tomorrow in the future, if you need some specific thing, what you can do, you can search that over here in our package manager. This can be done here. But in apt-get, it's not possible. And apt-get and apt are for Debian based. This we need to understand. And where our file will be stored, as I said, repository, what stored location containing thousands of program. Package manager fetches the packages from this repository. Now, as I said, there will be a repository. From this repository, package manager will fetch this file from this place. Then one more important thing here, sudo apt up. If you want to update, this is what. Then this is what. And lsetc apt here, where your actual location of your package manager is. Now in the future, people will ask you, so what is there now? You need to know alternate way to install the software. If you want to see the alternate way of installing the software, this is the look. I'll show you the location. But one more thing here, where your package manager is inside here, apt, inside the etc apt. In etc means it will store configuration file, again virtual file system of Linux. Inside the etc, what it will store? It will store virtual file system of Linux. Yesterday we discussed. Now suppose we don't have anything in our package manager. So what we don't have anything in our package manager. So how we will install the software? What are the alternate way to install the software? So we need alternate way to install the software. So in this case, we can use a snappy package manager here. What we can do, we can use the snappy package manager or snap. This is other type of package manager, but yeah, this is third party package manager. This is not officially being maintained by the server side, but yeah, we can use the snap store, same like a package manager, but different means different provider. That's it. So what is the difference between apt and snap? Of course, self-contained dependencies contained in a package. Supported universal Linux packages here. So supported you can use any RHEL or Debian based. Any you can use here. Automatic, it will update. We no need to update here. Snap, we no need to update here. This is alternate way of other way of how to add our repository. In the future, we are going to add the repository. I'll show you how you can add the repository and how you can use the software. Tomorrow, suppose we will install Docker. Actually, we will install Docker. We'll install Prometheus, Grafana. Many tools we will install. For those tools, what we need to do for those tools, we need to add the repository. Then I'll show you how you can add the repository, how you can install the software. Very much required. We need to learn that. So like this. If I go to the PPA, personal package archive here, provided by the community. If you want to see the community provider archive here, you can go to the PPA library. During Python, what we will do, during Python, we will install this from the PPA library. PPA means public provided. This is personal package archive and provided by the community here. So what are the alternate way? As I said, alternate way is by using, if we don't have inside the package manager, so we can use Snap, we can add the repository, or we can use Ubuntu software centers. This is very, very important. There is two type here, Debian based and Red Hat based. Debian based, if we have, means Ubuntu, Debian and Mint. So apt and apt-get. Red Hat based means RHEL, CentOS and Fedora. So if we have a Debian based, we will use package manager apt and apt-get. If we have RHEL based, we will use package manager called yum. Apt will not work. Something like this. Suppose this is my Debian based. What I'm doing here, I'm doing a sudo. What I'm doing here, sudo. What I'm doing here, sudo yum update. What I'm doing here, sudo yum update. So it will not show me update. Why? Because this is yum command not found, because this is Debian based. That's why I'm not able to find. Another thing here, apt and yum, of course, different package manager, similar things. They are going to form the similar profession, but this is Debian based. This is Red Hat based. That is what we need to understand. Then we discussed about the bin, bim. These are different editors. So same modification can be faster, especially when you are using currently CLI here, support multiple format. If you want to edit the file, we will use the editor here. This is what BI and BIM. These are different editor which we can use for the file edit, as I said. So you can see here. In some cases, one more thing here. In some cases here, what will be the thing here? Now see, tree is one of the command here. What tree is one of the command in Linux. Now what this tree will do, tree will give me tree like structure of file and folder. It will give me tree like structure of file and folder. Now see, but tree is not installed. Same here, sometime what will be there, this Vim editor will not be installed. So what you need to do, you need to install the Vim editor here now, like this. So Vim editor will not be installed in some cases. So if this is not installed here, in my case it's installed, but in some cases if it's not installed means, so what you can do here, sudo apt, what you need to do here, install bim here. You need to install the Vim editor. This is what you need to perform. Sudo apt install bim here, like this you have to install here. So here now tree, if I need to install the tree, now see, we can install the tree from the snap also. We can install from the apt also. Whenever you see this thing in the future, please understand we are using package manager. What we are using? We are using package manager called this. If I'll do a tree command here now, I install tree here. Now see, it's giving me tree like structure of file and folder. Tree command will give you tree like structure of file and folder. Same here. If Vim editor is not installed, do a sudo apt install vim here. This is not installed. You need to do like this, ready to use. Then there is two mode here, as we said, command mode and insert mode. If you want to write, now I have written each and everything, you can go through. This is the default mode. Insert mode allow you to enter the text like this. I to insert the text, WQ to save and exit, only exit without save, or shortcut is X here. Each and everything I have. Double D to delete, D10 to delete 10 lines. If you want to, U to undo. So like this I have written. Please go through this. It will be helpful. This documentation will be helpful. I forgot yesterday. I forgot to upload, I guess. I'll upload this documentation here today. So you can use this documentation. Overview. Then one more important thing here. There is an overview here on user account. We are going to discuss about the user account, group ownership and permission here. So Linux command for managing the users and permission here. So how many type of user we have? As I said, we have 3 type of user. What user? First is super user. Super user account means administrator, or I can call it a root user. And second one will be a normal user. Third one will be a service account or application user. So what this user will do here? This user will be, now if I'm talking about root administrator, of course, administrator can do anything here. He is allowed to do anything here. But normal user, how? Here I am a normal user here. How I know whether I am a normal user or not? Anyone there? How I'll know whether I am a normal user or not? How will this differentiate between normal user and root user?
$sign and hashtag.
$sign and hashtag, right? If $sign means you are a normal user, hashtag means you are a root user. Now here, and another one like this. So either you are going to be root user, either you are going to be normal user, either you are going to be application user for Apache maintaining, MySQL maintaining. So these things. So these things we need to understand. This is about a user thing. How to create the users? We already know what is the command. Sudo add user. What we need to do here? Sudo add user. What we are going to do here? I have written. You can go through this one here. What I'm doing, if I want to see the user list, actually what you can do here, you can go to the sudo, where inside the etc file here. Now see where we have detail, we have a detail inside the etc passwd here, where we have inside the passwd file. This is the file here where we have detail of the users here. I need to a cat here, right? Now see, just now what I did, I created a user called Rohit. If you want to see his detail, whether this user got added or not, sudo cat etc passwd. Sudo cat etc passwd will give you a detailed list about that user. This is what we need to do. Sudo passwd username here, like this. What I'll do here, I want to change the password. What I'll do here in sudo etc. So what I'll do here, so like this, what I'll do here, sudo pass, no, not etc. I need to take out the etc, right? You want to edit the password of Rohit. So new password is asking me to enter. I'm entering 123 like this successfully. So this is how I have written each and everything. You can go here. First one is, if you want to see the user information, you'll see the user information from here. If you want to change the password, you do a su passwd username to change the password. If you want to switch between the user, command is su hyphen username. Then if you want to add the group, now see what you can do. If you want to add the group, what you'll do, sudo add group called DevOps, like this. You are adding the group information. Now see what you're doing here now. If you want to add the group, now what you are doing here, I'll do a sudo add group here. In place of sudo add group here, I'm adding a group called DevOps here. Let's add like this. DevOps group will be added. So now if you want to see the group here, whether this group is added or not, where information we have, etc, inside the etc, inside the passwd, inside the passwd here. Now if I'll get into this one here, now see group information inside the group, not inside the passwd, actually inside the group here. If I do a gr, it will give me the information about the group. You added some group called DevOps. So it will give me information about the group here. First, how to add a user here. Command is this one, sudo add users. If you want to see the user list, you can see from the sudo etc passwd. If you want to see change the password of the user, I have written here, you can read out from here, passwd username. Then If you want to see the group here, you can do a cat etc group here. But if you are not administrator, then please don't use this command. Or if you want to delete the user, what you'll do? Sudo del user or user delete. What you'll do here? If I'll do a sudo, what I'll do here? Sudo del user or user del. What I want to delete? I want to delete the user called Rohit here. So removing here, removed. So this is removed here. If I use another command here, kt etc group here, now see this is not there. So this Rohit is not here. This is what we need to do. So another here, user mode. This is file permission here. Actually, if your will become a primary group of the user. Now see, if you want to add the group, actually, now if you want to add the user into the group, what you need to do? Sudo user mode -g group users here. So like this, but this we will use quite a lot actually. Like this we will use it. Sudo user mode, what it will do, it will append the group from existing group here actually. It will append the group from the existing groups actually. This we will use quite a lot. So please use this documentation. I want you people to explore here actually. This is very, very important part. This is simple, not complicated, so you can use. So another users and group command here, either you can use add user, either you can use add group. Either you can use user add, either you can use group add here. This is what we can do. This is what you can do from here. So then coming to file permission and ownership here, we need to know about file permission and ownership here. Very, very, very important here. This is file permission and ownership. How we are going to change the file permission and ownership. What I meant by file permission and ownership, let's understand. Now if I do a double L here, now see, you can see for this file, this is my file here. In this file, you can see a 10 here. These are 10 total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. What I'll do here, let me change this. What I'll do here, sudo chmod. I'll change here to the 000 code. You will understand what I'm doing here. I'm using this command here. Now see what I'm doing here. I'll do a code here. Sudo chmod 000 here like this. I'll change this. Now see how many dot are there? 10. Now how many dot are there? 10 dot are here. So this is called file permission. How to change the file permission and ownership will be changed from here. Who is allowed to access your file? Who is not allowed to access your file? This will be changed from here. Let's dig a little bit into this one here. So now these are okay. This I need to drop down a little actually. Yeah, I need to drop down this here. Now see, this is what we need to understand here. If I'm talking about now, two things here. First letter, discuss about how many total? 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. These are 10. First one, if you'll see D in the beginning, how will know whether this is a file or folder? If you see a D means directory, means folder. If you see a slash here, that is a file. Not slash, sorry, hyphen. If you see a hyphen here, now see D means this is a directory. But this is not a colored, or you can argue with me actually, whatever colored one, that is called directory. That is a directory. But sometime it will not be colored. Please understand. Sometime it will not be a colored. Here it's showing me a color here because this is a directory. But in some cases it will not be. So how you'll find out? You'll find out from here. First letter. D means directory. Hyphen means this is a file. First one. Then another nine remain. Read, write, execute, read, write, execute, read, write, execute. These are 9 permission we have, 9 things we have. So 9 things we have. If we have a slash here in the middle, accept this one here. If we have a hyphen, not slash, sorry. If we have a hyphen, means no permission. Read, write, execute, read, write, execute, read, no permission, execute. This we have. Wherever if you see hyphen in the middle, means you don't have a permission here. Like this we need to understand here. Now read, write, execute with the no permission like this. So there will be 3 things which we need to understand. But these 3 things we need to understand here. First will be owner. Second one will be group. Third one will be other. Owner means administrator. So if you want to execute something you need to what? Administrator to execute that something. Please understand. If you want to install something, if you want to delete something, if you want to add something, you need to be administrator there to do this thing. So like this, owner, group, and you can do a OGO, owner, group, and others. First one is directory or folder. This is owner permission. This is group permission. This is other permission. In other permission, what we have? Others have permission of read. He don't have a permission of write. He have a permission of executing here. So now how to add or remove the permission here? What are the base here? First base is you can use the numerical mode. Numerical mode means if you are writing just now what I have done 000 means what I am doing. I am taking out all permission, read, write, execute permission from the file. If I'll do a 1 here, what I'm doing here, now let's understand here. Let me change here what I'm doing here. Let's see the permission here. You can remember the number here actually. What you can do, you can remember the number here. Now what I'm doing here in ch mode, what I'm doing here, I'm writing, suppose I'm writing 001 here. You can see the changes here. What you can do, you can see the changes here. Where? Into the file. 1 means execute permission, this got. What? This file got execute permission. So like this. So whatever the number you are writing according to that. What I'm doing here, I'm changing the number now. Let me change to the 4 actually. I'm changing this code here now. See what changed here now. See, got read permission for all three. What I got read permission for all three here. What I'm doing here, I'm writing like this here. Let's understand now. See how many read I got here? 2, because I have done only 2 here. Now see, before I got 3 read permission. Now I got only 2 read permission. Like this, if you want to give full permission, what you'll do here, ch mode, I'll do a 777 here. 777. If you're giving read, write, execute, all the permission will be given to this file here. Now see, this is a file, so each permission will be given to this file. Same will be for the folder. You can change for the folder also. What I'm doing here, ch mode for the folder. What I'm doing here, folder 01.
What's the significance of the first read, write, execute versus the second versus the third? What's the difference?
Administrator, as I said, what is first one is administrator will do. Second one is user. Third one is others. Means whenever you need to execute something. So now these are two different things, right? Now see, as I said, how many type of users we have actually? We have 3 type of users here, right? First, administrator means if you don't have, now see what I'm doing here, this permission here. Now see, this is first permission here, right? This is first permission. This is for the administrator. If administrator don't have a permission to edit this permission here, he will not be able to enter into this one. So what we need, he need permission to enter into this one first. And the second thing, if user will not have this permission, user cannot make a changes. Means you are restricting other person to use this file. Or other permission if you don't have, means that person will not be able to enter into this one. Usually administrator will be able to, because administrator own this thing actually. So but other than this, if you want to restrict this, you can restrict other people to use this file. According to that, you can change the permission type. Whatever the permission type is, you change the permission type, they will not be able to enter. Something like this, what I'm doing here, something like this. Let's let me give you a use case of this one. This is my code here, right? This is my file called code. This is a file actually. Let me go inside the file. So let me take out the permission first. I'm going into the code file here. Now see, don't have any permission. So what I'll do here, I'll do a BIM code here. See what he's saying here now. Can you see? Permission denied. What is saying? Permission denied here. I am pressing I here. I am not allowed to enter the error. Now see, this will not. It will give me permission denied. Oh, not Z. X here. Something. Now see what he's saying. Read only option is set. Can be overridden. So means I am not allowed to make any changes into this file. I'm using editor here. I'm using I here. I'm not allowed because I don't have a permission to change this thing. That's why what I can do, what is the alternate? I can exit only from here. This is what one of the use case means. You are not allowed to make any changes because don't have any permission to make the changes here inside this. So that's why you can alter the permission, but for a different type here. Now suppose what type of user you are now, then again second thing will come into the picture is user type. What type of user? Suppose you are an owner, you are a root user. What you will do? You will do something like this. What I'll do here, what I'll do here in this case, what I'll do, I'll change the permission for CL. So what I'll do here, user equal to what I'll do, RW X here. This is other way of showing. Now what I did here, RWX here, read, write, execute permission I got for this one. So now what I'll do here, I'll go to the BIM code here. So now it's showing me here because it's showing me the file here now. See, I'm allowed to access because here. So this is what we need to understand. This file type, this is how we are going to restrict the user, other person to do. How you are going to restrict? First thing is we are going to restrict by using this way. Numbers, you need to remember the numbers, or second by using equal to sign. Actually what you can do, just now I have done that, right? What you can do like equal to, whatever the permission you want to set, you just do equal to here like this. So like this, read for the users, for others here. Suppose you want to do for others here, you do just read write for others permission will pop up here. Now see, others permission will pop up. So like this you can change here. So like this you can change here. So, and the third one is, there was a file written here somewhere for you people. Yeah, there is a file written somewhere here. Now what you can do here for group, if you want to see, now see, honor group and others. Now see, another thing what we need to remember from here, just a second. So third type of is like this. First type we can do here. Otherwise for group, if you want to now, third type, three types. First one is number, second one is equal to, and third one for one permission. You can take out one permission, two permission, plus or minus. Suppose I want to take the permission for the group. What I'm doing here now, see, I'm doing a sudo chmod here. What I'm doing a sudo chmod. What I'm doing, sudo chmod here. Then after doing a sudo chmod here, I'm doing okay, group equal to, I am adding minus permission. What I'm doing, I'm doing minus x here. So for which file code? So it will edit your permission like this here. Now see, minus x will be added to you. So like this, already we don't have a permission for this one actually. So like this, you can change in a 3 ways. So file permission can be changed into 3 ways. Now honors, honor means administrator. Of course, administrator permission we need. First permission will be honor permission. Second one will be group permission. Group, just now we added DevOps group. If your user are a part of that DevOps group, means what you need permission of groups to execute the file. Otherwise you are not allowed to do. Others means others here. Others are not commonly used because we are not going to use, but this is for the application user. If we have application user, that thing will be implemented for you. So you can read out this document, this thing here. Okay, this much is enough actually. Not going to the piping and graphs, we don't need that much. Okay, we don't need this much, so you can get into this thing here. This is all about Linux, which we need to understand as of now. If we need to upgrade something, I'll update you people in the session itself. Then we will get into the DevOps part here. We need to learn more services of the cloud, but as of now I am keeping these services because these services are interlinked. All other services are interlinked with our DevOps. So let's understand DevOps. We are starting with the version control, Git and GitHub from tomorrow onwards. Any questions here? Any leading question? This documentation will be very important. Please go through this. It will be helpful actually. Yeah. Okay, TJ, thank you. Okay.
Yeah, I want to ask a question, sir.
Yeah, Daniel, yeah, please.
Yeah, concerning this documentation, I don't know, can you provide us with this documentation you're using so that we can use it in our quiet moment?
Okay, you want me to provide this documentation?
Yeah.
Yeah, I will. As I said, I will send this documentation in your drive. Okay.
All right. Thank you,
Okay.
sir.
I'll just update this in the drive. You can take from there. You can read out whatever you want. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Each and every resources will be given to you, so it will know. So you can understand. Please read out. You'll get more idea about this. But listen this video first. What I said. So you'll get very good overview. Then you can upgrade from here. Any other question, leading question, any others, or otherwise I'll catch you people tomorrow.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Surya.
Thank you,
Yeah,
Kumar.
thank you, TJ. Thank you, everyone. Take care, everyone. I'll catch you tomorrow.
Take care too.
Yeah,
Tomorrow.
yeah,
Hello?
yeah, Mr. TJ. Yeah,
Yeah. So you said tomorrow, what are we going to be doing?
tomorrow we
The
are
topic?
starting with the Git and GitHub version control system.
Okay, Git and GitHub.
Yeah, we are starting Docker. We are not Docker actually. We are starting DevOps tools now.
DevOps tool. Okay.
Okay, okay, Mr. TJ.
Thank you, sir. Good
Thank
day.
you.
Good day. Yeah.